Hello folks, it's Mad Dog Merv. Welcome to Mad Dog's Adventures in 40K. Today we are going to do three of the Color Wheel Marines to kind of finish out that whole thing. But there's an important tutorial in here because one of them is going to be gold. Yes, I'm actually going to do a Sanguinary Guard carrying a flamethrower. So this was a fun one though, and I think you guys are going to like this technique. It makes it look like C-3PO. I mean, really bright, shiny gold armor. So stick with Mad Dog Merv, and here we go into the last three of my Color Wheel Marines. There will be a gold one, a silver one, and a turquoise one.
Turquoise. I needed one that was turquoise, and I found this group called the Turquoise Protectors. So, I think it's a game color. Anyway, I forgot to show you folks. Anyway, just got this very nice turquoise put on there. Did the yellowish gold edges on the pauldrons, gray helmet, and the hand-painted logo for the protectors. And like how he turned out, went ahead and put him on a coral-colored base with kind of some sludgy water and a skull in it, which I thought was a lot of fun to do. So anyway, there's him on the color wheel. Now, I decided I wanted silver and gold. So I went ahead and did iron snakes with their kind of a cream-colored pauldron and the big gold crest on the chest. But I went ahead and just used some gunmetal from Vallejo Model Air, and that's what I sprayed him with. So I think he turned out okay. Again, the snake is all hand done on here, and I had to put a decal on and then color the decal blue because the decal didn't come blue. But I really like how he looked. So now I'm going to do a gold Marine. Show you how I like to do this. So we're going to take the Molotow liquid chrome, and I usually use the refill, open it up, and just take the liquid out and put it in my airbrush. So that's where we're going to start.
For the arms and the backpack, I just use these little clips. I'm spraying at a higher pressure, yes, about 30 pounds, and I'm okay with that at the moment. Quick and easy, looks nice. Yes, I could brush paint it, but there would be more than likely some inconsistencies in the shine. But yes, you could brush paint it. There we go. Just want to make sure this pauldron is nice and smooth. There we go. Look at that. Okay.
It's a fairly thick coat, but it's not obscuring anything, and see how it turns out. I let it dry for about an hour and a half, maybe, before I did the next step. Now we're going to mix up the color that gives us the gold. We're going to use Liquitex High Gloss Varnish, and I would recommend using this and nothing else. And the food colors, these aren't the ones I used. The ones I used did have red and yellow in it. So, but you get the idea. Just some regular old food color. The mixture in a little bottle was a quarter of the bottle. I put varnish, 2 drops of red, and 8 drops of yellow.
So here's where the magic happens. We're going to take our tinted varnish, and we're going to take this little guy right here. Actually, I think I want to use my flat brush if I can find it. Yeah, we'll use this. This one here. I'm going to use this flat brush right here. And just get this in. And we're going to start covering this now. delicious. There we go. Nice and soft. Now, I'm going to be careful on this first coat. I want to cover it good, but I don't want to overwhelm it, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not putting this on like a wash. I'm putting it on more like a layer, I guess. And it will pool a little bit in the lower areas. So while it's still wet, I'm going to kind of pull it off there a little bit. Okay, you can see how this looks, and yes, it's a little bit pooled along the edge, which is fine for me. You guys can see this okay. Okay, that's coat number one. We'll do the same to this. Now this will dry quickly, and particularly on a day like today, it's about 65 here in the doghouse, and I have my air conditioner fan running, so we're getting lots of air movement, so this will dry quickly, I mean in minutes. So I want to make sure I go around it real quick, make sure I've got it all covered the way I want without puddles. Because otherwise, if I go to try and pick up those puddles after they've started to dry, it will kind of tear into it, and it'll leave a rough finish. Yeah, it's starting to drag a little bit, so it's already drying. So, okay, that's coat number one. All right, so I've let these dry about an hour. I just painted them, went and ran an errand, came back. But look how beautiful that is. Talk about C3PO. Yeah, I like that. You can stop there, or I'm going to go ahead and put a second coat on this. And you can put as many coats as you want. It'll just make it darker. A darker gold color. So I'll go with coat number 2. Go back and get the excess out of the cracks there. And there you go. And here, I'm going to give it one more coat. Just make it a little bit darker. And like I said, you can put as many coats as you'd like to get as deep, rich gold as you want. But I am going to stop with the 2. Sure that's not pooled anywhere I don't want it, and I like the look. So there we go. Definitely C3PO status.
And here you go. You can see how this turned out. I like it. Now we're going to go ahead and finish the rest of him like you would a normal Marine. And poof, here you go. I went ahead and put a spear on him though, because and I gave him a jump pack as well, because all the rest of my Sanguinary Guard has a jump pack. So I'll tell you a little bit more about the base when we get to the video portion of it, but hopefully you like this technique. He does look a lot like C-3PO, I'll tell you.
So here are the finished products. You can see how he turned out. And since he's a Sanguinary Guard, well, of course I had to give him a spear to hold as well. So, but there you go. This is a piece, a resin piece, that I got the mold off of Amazon. It's basically a cake mold for, well, for a lot of different things, but it'll hold resin just fine. So I made this pillar and cut it off short, and yeah, it works for terrain. And then my Iron Shark, the actual Iron Shark, the way he's supposed to be, with the iron looking armor. Pretty decent looking, but that's for my silver. And then I decided to do this guy, and turns out the Turquoise Protectors is a successor chapter. They have gray helmets, and you can see his hand-painted pauldron here. The red knees, don't know why. And then decided to go with the direct opposite of this, with coral for the dirt. And this is a kind of a glowing reddish orange, soupy water, if you will, with a skull in there. Yeah, there you go.